Good morning, dear hearts. This is Bishop Edie, and you are now tuning in to Learn the Bible in a Year. Today we will read from Genesis chapters 4 through 6. Genesis chapter 4. And Adam made love to his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, "With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man." Later, she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now, Abel kept flock and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruit of the soil as an offering to the Lord. And Cain also brought an offering, fat portions, from some of the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but Cain and his offering did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, you will not be accepted. But if you do not do what is right, sin crouching at your door, it desires to have you, but you must rule over it." Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" "I don't know," he replied. "Am I my brother's keeper?" The Lord said, "What have you done?" "Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be restless wander on the earth." Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is more than I can bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a restless wonder on earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." But the Lord said to him, "Not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain so that no one who found him would kill him. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain made love to his wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was then building a city, and he named it after his son Enoch. To Enoch was born Irad, and Irad was the father of Methuel, and Methuel was the father of Methuselah, and Methuselah the father of Lamech. Lamech married 2 women and named Ada and the other Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal. He was the father of those who lived in tents and raised livestock. His brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all who played string instruments and pipe. Zillah also had a son, Tubal Cain, who formed all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron. Tubal Cain's sister was Naamah. Lamech said to his wife, Ada and Zillah, "Listen to me. Wives of Lamech, hear my words. I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for injuring me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech's 77 times." Adam made love to his wife again, and she gave birth to a son and named him Seth, saying, "God has granted me another child in the place of Abel." Since Cain killed him, Seth also had a son, and he named him Enosh. At that time, people began to call on the name of the Lord. Genesis chapter 5. This is written account of Adam's family line. When God created mankind, he made them in the likeness of God. He created them male and female and blessed them, and he named them mankind when they were created. Then Adam lived 130 years. He had a son in his own likeness, in his own image, and named him Seth. After Seth was born, Adam lived 800 years and had sons and daughters. Altogether, Adam lived a total of 930 years and then he died. When Seth had lived 105 years, he became the father of Enosh. After he became the father of Enosh, Seth lived 807 years and had another son and daughters. Altogether, Seth lived a total of 912 years. Then he died. When Enosh had lived 90 years, he became the father of Kenan. After that, he became the father of Kenan. Enosh lived 850 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Enosh lived a total of 905 years, then he died. Then Kenan had lived 70 years. He became the father of Mahael. After he became the father of Mahael, Kenan lived 840 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Kenan lived a total of 910 years, then he died. When Mahael had lived 65 years, he became the father of Jared. After he became the father of Jared, Mahael lived 830 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Mahael lived a total of 895 years, then he died. When Jared lived 162 years, he became the father of Enoch. After he became the father of Enoch, Jared lived 800 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Jared lived a total of 962 years, then he died. When Enoch had lived 65 years, he became the father of Methuselah. After he became the father of Methuselah, Enoch walked faithfully with God 300 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Enoch lived a total of 365 years. Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then he was no more because God took him away. When Methuselah had lived 187 years, he became the father of Lamech. After he became the father of Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Methuselah lived a total of 969 years and then he died. When Lamech had lived 182 years, he had a son. He named him Noah and said, "He will comfort us in the labor and painful toil of our hands caused by the ground the Lord has cursed." After Noah was born, Lamech lived 595 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Lamech lived a total of 777 years, then he died. After Noah was 500 years old, he became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Genesis chapter 6. When human beings began to increase in numbers on earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw the daughters of humans were beautiful and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterwards, when the Son of God went to the daughters of the human and had children by them. They were the heroes of old men of renown. The Lord saw how great the wicked of the human race had become on earth, and what every inclination of the thoughts of the human's heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe the face of the earth of the human race I have created, and with them the animals, the birds, the creatures that move along the ground, for I have regretted that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight and was full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupt their ways. So God said to Noah, I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood, make rooms in it, and coat it with pitch, inside and out. This is how you are to build it. The ark is to be 300 cubits long and 50 cubits wide and 30 cubits high. Make a roof for it, leaving below the roof an open 1 cubit high all around. Put a door in the side of the ark and make it lower, middle, and upper decks. I am going to bring flood waters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens, every creature that has breath of life in it. Everything on earth will perish. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, you and your sons and your wife and your daughters and your son's wife with you. You are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, of every kind of animal, of every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and for them. Noah did everything just as God commanded. Okay, that was the end of Genesis chapter 4 through 6. 3 key pointers I want you to take away from these chapters is that number 1, sin will spread. Cain's jealousy led to murder, showing that the sins from his mother and father quickly spread down to the generations. Number 2, I want you to know about God's mercy. Even when God was judging Cain, God still marked him from protection, revealing God's grace for Cain. Amen. Number 3, judgment and also promise. Okay. Even though human wickedness increased, God gave a promise for redemption. Amen. That points to Christ. We also know that Noah was being used, amen, to be in a place to find grace that he could replenish, amen, what God had destroyed. God was going to use him to replenish, amen, mankind through his acts of obedience. Dear hearts, like, share, and subscribe. God bless you.